Here I am with my bold and the beautiful predictions and recaps. I am not joined with Sylvia today. She's busy, but I have another guest with me today. Welcome, Jason.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? So what do you think is going to be going on? Let's take it to the last scene. We have Will in there trying to trick Luna. And you saw Luna pull the gun on him.
Yeah.
What's your prediction? What do you think will happen after that?
I don't picture him getting shot right there.
I don't either.
No.
But what do you think will happen?
You mean if he's going to knock the gun away or...
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a struggle. He's going to try, like, they're going to wrestle over the gun to some point. I don't think he's actually going to get shot right then.
Yeah.
But I think now she might be after him too. Because of that.
She probably will. And now what I'm thinking, I think it'll be too easy for her to go down yet. But we do know the actress, she's making another show. So she's going to probably be away for a while, yes.
I think a lot of them do other shows
they
too,
do.
right? Like the side characters.
But she was supposed to be, the inside is saying she's supposed to be leaving for a while. But now what I'm wondering...
So then she might act like she does disappear, go to another city like Sheila was saying.
Exactly.
While the actress is doing another show and then come back.
But see, now what I'm hoping that Sheila, well, you know the background on Sheila. We were talking about that. And I actually like this new character of her. I like her with Deacon. I like her spunk. Maybe I'm a sicko, but I like the character. I think she's been being good. But now, she's been sticking up for Steffi, even though she don't like Steffi.
Yeah.
But she knows it was really her fault.
Yeah.
And just, okay. But now, she does also care about the granddaughter. Because it's Finn's kid, Luna. I'm talking about. Of course, she likes Hayes, the grand... Okay. And Luna, as you know, was trying to mess around with Hayes. She gave him that origami. Yeah. But now...
But when she was like spying the whole part.
So I thought she was going to kidnap Hayes.
Yeah.
But now, when Sheila was there with Luna, and she got that, she texted Will, and then she got the text back, Sheila warned her. She said there's something not right. That he's going to turn around that quick and want to be with her.
I saw that.
Right?
Yeah, I said something about that.
Yes.
That she's going to tip her off.
But now, I'm hoping Sheila doesn't go the other way. Because this is her granddaughter, and now she sees the trick. You know, I mean, Bill got her out, then he did kind of regret. He shouldn't have got her out. No. She should be in there for life or whatever. But now I'm hoping Sheila don't now end up defending her because of this. What's your take on that?
That was Will.
Yes.
It might depend if she thinks that Stephanie actually put Will up to it, which she didn't.
She didn't.
Will volunteered for that.
Yeah, he did. But I don't know. I'm just hoping they don't make her bad again. You know, me and Sheila.
Yeah.
To me, Luna has no redemption. Should Sheila in the past? No, but now I like her with Deacon, you know.
Well, depending on how long the show goes on, I wouldn't be surprised they tried to with Luna years later, like decades.
They might, you know, you never know. And poor Poppy's taking all the heat. Poppy should not take the heat, all of it. Because, I mean, you can be a weird case and doesn't make your daughter into a monster, which this one was. Okay, now, forget them for now. But anyway, we'll go back to it for a second. You don't think Will's going to get shot?
No.
I don't either. I think there will be a struggle. I don't know if you agree. Because she's got the gun so close to him. He should be able to hit it.
In the wrong position, too, for the eyesore, like sideways.
Exactly. So he should be able to hit it up in the air, make a gun, something, and should takes off.
I know the other scene was Electra and who was the guy? Remy?
Yes.
And then he had her and then she hit him or something.
Yeah, she gave him a shot between the legs, I think it was.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, like the same type of ending.
And that's what I think is going to happen too. I don't know if they're going to think she gets killed, you know, because soap operas, they make so many people get killed. One thing I'm thinking, are they going to make she get killed and then Sheila will actually hide her? Who knows?
Well, I don't think that would have, because the cop has some type of video in it, right?
Yeah. And to me, that was a stupid place. As soon as I seen them putting it under here, he's going there with her. He knows she wants to get hot and heavy. Yeah. She's been throwing herself at him. Well, the first thing she's going to do is try to get him out of the shirt.
That was with your Moonlight in that SVU.
Yes.
The girl had the wire on the shirt. She ends up in her bra.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened.
That's what I said was going to happen with this guy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, now we'll leave them for now. What do you think with this whole bit with Brooke and Ridge and Nick? To me, I think I like Ridge. I like Dorston Kay that plays him. Okay. With that being said, as everybody says, to me, he treats them both badly. I don't like Taylor. I never have. She's Miss Goody Goody who's not.
Yeah.
But he dumps both. He treats them both the same way. Both bad. So, who do you think Brooke should be with at this point? What should she do?
Well, she shouldn't go with Ridge, I would say.
Because he's going to dump her again.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, one of them is going to be with Ridge, and it's like the show makes them switch every once in a while.
Yeah.
So you know someone's always going to be with him.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. And I know, I mean, I was one of these ones that always wanted her with Ridge, but now he keeps leaving her at the drop of a hat, and then he does the same thing to Taylor.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. I think she should. At one point, I wanted her to be with Bill. Then Bill is too much. He's done too many. He's really shady. Then
the whole bit with Luna was the worst part.
That's the worst thing. The other bit with Sheila, okay, he was helping them. Yeah. He was working with them.
By the way, you saw Ridge was there and that FBI guy.
Yeah. And then I said, okay, maybe she'll have a chance with Deacon. But then now Deacon's with Sheila. I like Deacon with Sheila. They're pretty good.
Assuming Sheila doesn't really go bad again.
Yeah, I think...
But it doesn't seem like...
I don't think she will as long...
I think it would take longer if she does than just now.
I think she's not going to be happy with what they did.
Yeah.
And she'll probably vent at Deacon and, but... Of course, Deacon doesn't care.
Deacon doesn't want her messing with Luna, though, so...
I know. So I don't know. I like, by the way, when he stabbed that knife into the counter. You know what he was getting at. But at this point, I think Brooke should go with Nick. But I can see what's going to happen and see if you agree. They're going to go to Rome or Italy, someplace in Italy.
They would pick Italy?
Yeah, it seems to be. Well, they've done Morocco, I think, and some other places, St. Thomas, whatever, depending on who the character is. But I can see Ridge is going to be chasing her down over there in Italy.
You can see he didn't look happy when he was with
He's
Taylor.
Not happy.
Yeah.
I mean, considering she proposed to him, he's afraid of making her ill again.
Yeah,
so he's going along with it. But it's really not her fault in this part. I mean, he dumped her
and goes running to her. It, but his reaction to Nick.
Yeah. So I think he's going to go back after Brooke, and I think she's going to dump Nick over there, which she should. And I like Nick.
Have we seen Nick in the opening of the show? I mean, you see, all their faces.
I haven't noticed, but I don't believe, I don't think he's going to be there just for a few episodes. Jack Wagner doesn't normally do that.
I don't know. I haven't really seen the character much.
I know. You don't know him from years on General Hospital. He's always a main player for a while when he's there. He's not going to do a couple episodes and leave. I don't believe, anyway. Okay, we had an interruption, but we're back to continue and finish this up.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Nick and Brooke. That was where we left off. And we're both assuming they'll be together. And then she'll probably end up... Do you see her going back with Ridge again?
Yeah.
The regular cycle.
Yeah, I see her going back with Ridge. I see Ridge leaving her again. I see her going back with Ridge again.
Yeah, and Taylor in between.
Until the show goes over.
Probably. I like that, probably. Now, Nick.
Yes.
Because we know Jack Wagner. He's not going to take just a minuscule role, I don't believe. I'm thinking he might actually end up with Taylor for a while. Because I'm thinking they're both going to be the dumpies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they'll be the dumpers.
Yeah.
And that's what I see happening. I don't know how much I like that, but we'll see. Now, we know Steffi's supposed to be leaving soon in real life because the actress is going to have...
Another kid?
Yeah, child number 4 or 5. I think 5. I'm not sure, but 4 or 5. I've lost count. But she's happy, all right. That's up to her. She's happy.
So is character gonna go into hiding from Luna?
That's what we don't know. And
they're gonna go to France or wherever.
Wherever, and we still don't know what's gonna happen with the bit with Hayes. The little, and the origami and and I think Sheila's not going to be happy when she sees that they were trapping Luna, but I think if she knows what Luna was going to go after Hayes, then I don't know what Sheila's going to do. How do you see any of that? Any ideas what might happen there? Or we have to wait and see, I guess.
It's like they have like enough scenarios that you don't know which way they're going to go yet.
I know it.
But Taylor mentioned RJ.
A little bit that he won't be happy. It got me how he got written off without a thought.
Yes, I don't know if that was just to reference him so he does exist, or if he might come back a tiny bit or something.
Yeah, I don't know. She didn't know how he was going to take it because, the same way Steffi wanted, and Thomas wanted Ridge and Taylor together, RJ likes her and Brooke together.
Yeah.
Now, I noticed Hope was all happy to see Nick because she's pushing, Brooke to go with Nick. I guess he was another stepfather there for a while, and he's good, I guess that's about... one more thing. What do you see going on with Bill in all this mess?
Bill, you don't really see that much.
No, but something's going to happen.
It's like he became like a side character.
I know, and I don't know. He had regrets, I think, about what he did with Luna. And the big question.
Whatever happened, though, to... you still have Liam with the head injury.
Then the tumor, or whatever the heck he's got.
Not head injury, but it caused the head injury.
That's what I was going to hit on. Do you see him leaving the show or making a miraculous recovery?
Probably.
That's what I'm thinking.
With Eric.
That's what I'm thinking, a miraculous recovery. I read...
That's probably going to bring Bill back into it for a while.
I would think
that he's dying, or if he... I figured that he's going to get some type of surgery or
something. They mentioned about some kind of a treatment that Dr. Buckingham there told Finn about it from their specialist, but he didn't want to do it yet. And then I heard that Wyatt's coming back for a short time. So I like Wyatt. He had a little humor. Yeah. He gave light to some of this. All right, so I guess all we could do is wait and see what happens. The main thing is what the heck's going to happen with Luna and I can't think of his name right now. Will. Yeah. I don't know. There's something going to go on there, but we'll see. I don't know. I think Luna's going to be on the run, as we said. I don't think Will's going to get killed. No. I hope the writers make him at least get the gun out of her hand or knock it up in the air or something. He should be able to do something the way, like you said, the way she was holding it.
The cops are outside, right?
Yeah.
So they struggle enough that they come in.
It should. And then we'll see what happens.
He has to hold it away enough that she can't shoot him.
Yeah. Or graze him or something. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Well, I guess that's it for now, and we'll see what happens. That's it? Anything to add? Are we done? We're done. See ya, folks.